न्यूज़ के सामने है जब बाबा को
All right, Javed, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast with those details. We leave it there. Meanwhile, fueled by the goods and services tax rate rationalisation and pent-up demand amid the ongoing festive season, the passenger vehicle wholesale has increased by more than 5% year-on-year in September 2025, while the retail sales witnessed a healthy growth of almost 25% year-on-year during the same month. According to industry estimates, the passenger vehicle wholesale stood close to 380,000 units in September 2025 against 360,494 units in the same month last year. On the other hand, the retail sales to customers has come in at nearly 4 lakh units during the month under consideration in comparison to 320,000 units in the period last year. My colleague Ajay Jandal joins us from a Mahindra car showroom in Jammu. Ajay, over to you.
Yes, continuously what we can see that, on even off day, there is a huge rush in the showrooms and people, those who are given benefit because of the GST cut, they are buying new cars and definitely they are also, surprised to see that how the car rates are basically coming down and how much benefit they got. I will ask them to go ahead for cake cutting because they have just taken the delivery of one Mahindra car and that's why they are now, this is a gesture by the Mahindra to cut cake cut ceremony, and then this is a happy moment for this family. But how happy they are after getting the GST benefit. Let's speak to the people over here that what they have to say. बहुत बहुत मुबारक है आपको, आपने गाड़ी ली है. ये बताइए कि कितना फ़ायदा हुआ, कौन सी गाड़ी ली, पहले कितने की मिल रही थी और अब कितने की?
सर पहले मिल रही थी ये 13,90,000 की, तो अब हमें पड़ी है ये 12,70,000 की.
12,70 की. सोचा था इतना रेट कम हो जाए?
रेट बहुत डाउन हुआ है, जीएसटी कम होने से रेट डाउन हुआ है.
पहले कभी ऐसा सुना था?
नहीं, पहली बार हुआ.
पहली बार हुआ.
जी.
आपसे भी जानना चाहूंगा, आप लोगों ने गाड़ी खरीदी तो कितनी बड़ा मूवमेंट होता है गाड़ी घर में आए और वो भी अगर सस्ती मिल जाए?
Yeah, it's a very big moment for us and we're very very happy. तो अभी बहुत अच्छा मोमेंट है, फिलहाल happy है.
How long you were planning to buy a new car but were delaying it, but you have chosen this moment?
It was a sudden plan, so we all like decided and just go for it. Yeah, that's it.
खुशी है?
बिल्कुल जी, थैंक यू सर.
बहुत this is something which is very different. Let's speak to some other customers as well. ये बताइए कि क्या लग रहा है, कितना फ़ायदा, कितनी बड़ी डील जो है वो मिल रही है खासतौर पे जीएसटी कट के बाद?
बहुत बड़ी डील्स. जैसे मेरी यहाँ स्कॉर्पियो की डिलीवरी है तो मुझे 1.5 लाख तक का बेनिफिट्स मिला है. यही सही टाइम है कि आप गाड़ी ले. हमें आजकल जैसे अभी फेस्टिवल सीजन्स भी आने वाले और एयर एंड भी आ रहे हैं, तो ये बहुत ही अच्छा टाइम है. और गाड़ियों
पहले कभी सुना था कि गाड़ी नीचे आती है, यहाँ हर बार होता था कि बढ़ नहीं?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. हर बार जब भी कभी आए हम तो हमेशा बोलते थे कि 6 महीने में प्राइस बढ़ रहा है, अगस्त में प्राइस बढ़ रहा है. ये तो बहुत सडन था कि हमें 1.5 लाख का ऑफर मिला, तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आज.
1.5 lakh का ऑफर, and you can see that how this celebration is going on, and this celebration is everywhere in the country, and not only on the cars but everywhere, wherever you go, whether it is electronic, whether it is other thing, even milk product are getting cheaper. This is definitely happening for the first time. आप ये बताइए महिंद्रा के टोटल कितने प्रोडक्ट हैं और उसमें कितना फ़र्क पड़ा, कितने से मिनिमम कितना है और मैक्सिमम कितना है, और सबसे बड़ी बात कि आपकी सेल में कितना फ़र्क पड़ा?
सर ऐसे तो प्रोडक्ट की बात करें तो हमारे पास कमर्शियल प्राइवेट बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट हैं. अगर डिस्काउंट की बात करें तो सर जो वो 700 होगा उस पर 1.5 लाख तक का ऑफर आया, प्लस आरटीओ इंश्योरेंस भी कम हो गया. उसके बाद इस पर 1,24,000 तक का फ़र्क आ गया और इस पे सर लाख रुपए तक का फ़र्क आ गया 3XO पे.
1 लाख रुपए से ज़्यादा ही
है सर. जितनी भी गाड़ियाँ उन सब में ज़्यादा है, कमर्शियल हो प्राइवेट हो सब में ज़्यादा है. और आप आइए एक बार हमारे पास आइए, बैठिए.
ये बताइए मुझे कि इंक्वायरीज कितनी बड़ी हैं, गाड़ियां खरीदने वालों की तादाद कितनी बड़ी है?
सर बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गई है. रोज़ बहुत अच्छा वॉकिंग आ रहा है, अच्छा क्राउडेड, पूरा शोरूम क्राउडेड रहता है. अभी भी देखो जैसे आज छुट्टी है लेकिन फिर भी डिलीवरी के लिए हम बैठे हुए हैं यहाँ पे. आगे बाहर गाड़ियाँ लगी हुई है. आप आइए एक बारी विजिट कीजिए और अपनी चॉइस की कार लीजिए.
What I will show you, just see that there are 3 cars outside this showroom which they are going to deliver in next few moments. And this is the 3 which they are going to deliver in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. This will go on. So this is a big surprise. Even what we have seen in the past as well, that most of the time, what we have seen that every 6 months, car prices basically goes up. Almost 1 to 2% car prices goes up, and that is something which is definitely making people delay the things. But now when GST rate cut took place, people in large number, those who basically was just thinking that
Yes.
they can buy a new car or not, they started coming to the showroom. So this is
Okay.
what exactly happening on the ground here in the Jammu and Kashmir and all over the country.
All right, Ajay, thank you so much for that ground report. Also joining us on the broadcast is Mitali Nikore, senior economist. Mitali, good morning to you and to all those who are buying cars. I believe people who waited for Diwali time to buy their cars would be rather happy, because we didn't know when the GST reforms will truly kick in, but it was a good decision for those, certainly, and one can see through conversations on the ground as well, because ultimately, Mitali, people are happy about the fact that that they're able to save even 1.5 lakhs on their car purchases, and that's money, Mitali, that can go into other either investments or come back into the economy through further purchases.
Absolutely, Devika, Shubho Bijoya, and happy Dussehra to you. I think today what we are witnessing with this Bachat Utsav. It's actually unprecedented in the country, because if you think about it, this 1.2 lakhs that they are saving on this one car, the example that your reporter was just giving, is actually 10% of the price. And if you think about it, the GST cut is only 5 to 6 percentage points. So what we are noticing is that car manufacturers and car retailers are actually passing on a much higher benefit to the consumers, especially in this festive periods, to ensure that the benefits that they are getting from the GST rate reduction are more than fully passed on to the consumers. And of course, we are here talking about auto sales. Auto sales numbers have come in, and in September we've seen that auto sales have increased by almost 5 to 6 percentage points at a macro level. So we're talking about not only passenger vehicles but two-wheelers, and also we are talking about tractors, which have shown a very strong growth in September in response to the GST cuts. And I think this is now going to start echoing across categories.
Right, absolutely, Mitali. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast with that perspective. Meanwhile, we leave it there and shift our focus to